Hey, welcome to Emnix plays Stellaris. This is a 4X grand strategy game developed by Paradox Studios, the same guys who've published games such as Crusader Kings, Hearts of Iron, Europa Universalis, all these grand strategy games, and now they have come out with their 4X space grand strategy game Stellaris. It seems this, from what I heard, this game is the most sort of user-friendly version that has come out, and I'm not sure. Maybe the learning curve wouldn't be as steep for new players. I've played around 30 minutes of this game so far, and I mean I've been loving it. So without further ado, let's just get into it, and I can describe it. So in Stellaris, you get to play as one of these nations. Very similar to standard 4X games. It kind of reminds you of playing games like Civilization. What was the other one? Galactic Civilizations, stuff like that, which I believe is also Paradox. No, that's Stardox. Anyways, what we are gonna do is, instead of playing one of these pre-made empires, I'm gonna try and create a new one. And I am actually going to create... Yeah, let's create a new one. So a new empire, and there's a lot of choices, a lot of things you can pick when creating a new empire. You know what? I'm actually going to create a new empire and put it on a different episode. So if you want to see that, please click on the link in the description box for you that you can see it. But after we finish creating, I'll come back and I'll give you a brief description of sort of what our new empire is going to be like. So I'm gonna put a cut in here, and then we'll come back with the new empire. Okay, so now I have created a new race. If you have watched the race creation video, we have created the Nyan kittens because this guy looks like a cat. We have an indirect democracy, which basically means we hold an election for a new ruler every 5 years. We are fanatic individualists. We must recognize that society is but a convenient fiction, the byproduct of individuals working towards parallel, overlapping, and contradictory goals, as it should be. And we are materialists. Our race are called the Roguelikes, which is the royal kitten short form. We are mammals, and we look like that. We are enduring for 9 lives, so our leader has 30 years of lifespan. We are intelligent, and we are sedentary. So we are using the red lasers as our weapon. We use warp travel, and we have avian ships, or that's what our ships look like. Warp travel apparently is the easiest form of travel. There's warp travel, hyperspace travel, and wormhole travel, but this is what we're gonna go with. In here, if you played one of the other races and you select, you can actually toggle whether, if you have this, it means the Nyan kittens are allowed to appear in a regular game. So if I were playing, the United Nations of Earth, and I started a game, it's possible for the Nyan kitten race to be in my game. If I click this button and I toggle this here, it says Empire Spawning Forced. It means if I was playing Earth, I will always find a Nyan kitten race in my game. And if I toggle it again, it means they will never appear in my game, which is pretty cool. It means that the races that you've created yourself can potentially be in your game if you wanted to. Okay, anyways, we are the Nyan kittens. Let's go in. So for galaxy size, let's just go with huge, and we have as many empires as we can. That would seem pretty cool. Advanced AI starts, so this means how many AIs actually start with an advantage. So we have 8 AIs that have advanced AI start. We can toggle how many the different FTL methods that people can use. We are just going to do any, and the difficulty is going to be in normal. This is an elliptical galaxy. Let's hit play. Oh, I'm so excited, guys. I am so excited to play. So we are the Nyan kittens. In the eons since the first primitive rogue kit communities took shape on the grassy savannas of Sol Prime, Our civilization has spread and prospered. We were driven forward by steady scientific progress, and armed conflicts between nation states became increasingly rare. The framework for a global democratic government was eventually laid, and when the last holdouts voluntarily joined, we stood united as a single nation. Now, after the successful creation of several experimental subspace fields, the finest minds of the Nyan Kitten have finished development of the first warp drive. The stars themselves are finally within our grasp.
Good day, Mr. President. I am Veer, a prototype synthetic intelligence.
Whoa.
My job is to offer advice and assistance as we seek our destiny among the stars.
So this is basically whether I want a tutorial. Tell me everything. I want the full tutorial.
Decision. You will have my full support.
Now, one thing I gotta do is I gotta lower the volume of the advice. Excuse me, the advisor. It seems a little loud. Maybe like this. Good to know.
Building a star empire can be a daunting task. To help get things started, I will be providing instructional missions that cover the basic steps necessary to establish ourselves as a successful interstellar power.
The first mission is to fully survey our home system. I have added it as an entry to the situation log. To access it, click on the situation log button in the left section or the top bar, or press F5. Okay, right here, that's the situation log here. So we have the Empire, Contacts, Ship Designer, Situation Log, and Technology. And this one is Government.
The situation log displays a list of all currently available special projects and various other points of interest. New items will likely appear as we begin exploring the galaxy.
Okay, so this is basically like the quest log or the journal of all the excuse me, of all the things you should be looking at. Okay, don't show this again. We need to fully explore our home system before venturing out into the galaxy. To do this, select our science ship either by clicking on the ship itself or by selecting the vessel in the outliner. Then click on the survey button in the fleet instance and select a non-surveyed planet near your homeworld. Your science ship will now plot a course to survey all planetary bodies within the system. Okay, so before I do anything, I realized
the capital of our empire. The planet's summary screen, which we are currently looking at, provides an overview of the planet's important statistics.
I'm actually going to rename this to Earth, as we are sort of in our galaxy. Look, there's Mars, there's Mercury. I have to call it Earth. Now, what did they want me to do? They wanted me to click on my science ship,
which is used to survey astronomical objects such as planets in a star system. A planet needs to be surveyed in order to make its resources visible.
To put it to work, simply right-click on a not yet surveyed planetary body and select Survey System. The ship will then travel between all objects in the system and survey them each in turn. Now, before I do any of this, notice how right now we are in our own galaxy. There are many, many galaxies in this game. As a matter of fact, I'm going to go into the galaxy map. And you see right here, this is the universe, right? Each one of these is one galaxy. Each one is one star. And within one star, you have a galaxy. So there's a lot of stuff out there. This is a huge world. I am so excited to play this. I am so excited. It differs a little bit from something like Crusader Kings because, when you play Crusader Kings or Europa or Hearts of Iron, you kind of have a general idea of what the map is supposed to look like. But you look at this and you're like, I have no idea. And these dots, it might not seem like much, but each area is huge. Let me visit one that's kind of well known. Can I see it? I can't. Can I see any of these? But I mean, like, just look at our one galaxy, right? This is one galaxy. There's a star. There's some planets, and I'm guessing there's like at least 100 of these, maybe 200. That's a lot. No, it can't be up to that. There's a lot of dots. Okay. You know what? More like 1,000 dots, I think. Because this is number 931. There's probably 1,000 dots in here. 1,000 galaxies. Crazy. Just crazy. Now, I am in Sol. This is our galaxy. So I wanted to take my science vessel, which I can either find by going here, or by using our outliner on the right side over here. So right here, civilian ships, the science ship. If we right click on the galaxy, we can say survey the system, which will take it around and survey everything. Okay, so while it's doing that, I will unpause the game. Okay, so now we're surveying.
To overcome the vast distances that separate star systems, our scientists have developed the warp drive. Ships equipped with this device can travel between systems at velocities exceeding that of light speed.
Although ships can warp to any system within range, warp drives can only be activated outside the gravity well of a star. Ships coming out of warp also require time to power up their systems again. The length of this process depends on how far the ship has traveled. So these arrows over here indicate that we can travel between galaxies, and in order for us to sort of travel between them, we have to use our warp drive. So that's how warp drive works, I believe.
Researching new technologies will be critical to our success. I tell you this not merely as a product of unfettered technological progress, but as your trusted advisor and, I suspect
your only true
friend.
One important technology that we should research as soon as possible is New Worlds Protocol. It'll give us access to colony ships, which will allow us to establish footholds on other planets.
As an astute observer may already have noticed, habitable planets are divided into a number of surface tiles. Tiles can generate resources, but we will need planetary buildings to get the most out of them.
Our homeworld already has a few buildings, including our capital, but the time has come to add more pops populations who are not working a resource or staffing a building on a tile are considered to be unemployed. So one thing at a time. First, we should go into technology. This is our technology tab.
Directing our research efforts. And technologies are categorized into 3 different fields, with each field typically having 3 available research options.
So we have the physics, society, and engineering research fields. So we can actually research a bunch of different things. So first thing we should research for society is New Worlds Protocol. This unlocks the colony ship, which allows us to settle new planets, and unlocks the edict capacity overload. This edict allows short-term overloading of regional grids, letting local power plants run at increased capacity. So let's go with that. With physics, energy storage, solar panel, computing. Let's go with a physics lab, and for engineering, let's go for, I guess, an engineering facility. And here it's saying, so we have a couple tutorials. So our science ship is currently out there surveying the planets in our current galaxy. We should also look into researching technology, or which is what we just did. We started researching New Worlds Protocol. Planetary buildings. So within each planet, there's a little tab over here it's called surface,
Here
and
we
you can
see a
actually
visual
work.
representation of this planet's surface, divided into tiles. This tab is only visible on colonies and surveyed worlds that are habitable. Each pop occupies a single tile, which means that there can never be more pops on a planet than there are free tiles.
So like our tutorial person said, there are 16 tiles on this planet, and we have, each one of our royal kittens work in these tiles. Like they said, each tile can only be, you can never have more kittens than tiles. And what we can do is we can actually build on these tiles to build improvements and stuff. So we just got an anomaly net level 1. During the survey of our home system, we found something on Titan that did not match earlier observations made from our homeworld. Should we research it? The ship will resume its previous action. So if I let my ship research it...
We have found an anomaly.
Where's
From
my
time
ship?
to time, our science ships will discover strange things while surveying worlds. These can be researched by scientists, but be certain their skills are up to the task.
Should the research effort fail, there's a small chance of losing either the scientist or the science ship, or if we are especially unlucky, both. So our scientist is currently looking at the anomaly in Titan and researching it, and after that he will continue surveying the system. Interesting. So let me unpause. So like I said about the Earth's surface, you can build lots of stuff on it basically, and it'll produce, you know, minerals or food or energy, or research credits, which we can then use for other things. So one of our planetary, it says create a building, build a hydroponics lab, a mining network, a power plant, or a science lab on our surface. Let's pick this surface.
Some buildings may cause adjacency effects to other buildings in neighboring tiles. Let us take this into consideration when constructing new facilities.
So like it says, some buildings have adjacency effects, but at the moment I don't think any of these buildings have adjacency effects. Let's make a mining network here. So now it's going to start building on this tile. It's going to take 184 seconds, I believe, on normal speed, or 184 days, and each day is like a second or something like that. So that is done. Secrets at the doorstep. The anomaly on Titan turned out to be a natural geometrical formation. It almost looks like a marker showing the way forward. The natural beauty of the universe can be quite astounding. We should continue to investigate these sorts of anomalies whenever we get the chance. It will most assuredly grant us new knowledge and technology. Astonishing. Here we see a visual representation of the Earth's tile divided into tiles. Alright. Okay, what other quests do we have? Building a mining station. Before a mineral deposit or a strategic resource can be collected from a planet, a mining station needs to be built in orbit. To do this, select your construction ship, either by clicking directly on it or by finding it in the outliner on the right side of the screen. Once this has been done, click on the Build Mining Station button in the construction ship's fleet interface. Then click on an available planet or asteroid with a mineral deposit. So over here we have our construction ship,
which is used to construct space stations. When an astronomical object such as a planet has been surveyed, we can order this ship to build a research station or a mining station to exploit any resources it may have.
Different types of stations, such as military stations, can be built anywhere inside a system. Will become available as our technological capability increases. So we want to build a mining station. Why do we want to build a mining station? On Mars, there's a little indicator that says we have found minerals here. In order for us to collect those minerals, we must build a mining station on top of it. This mining station costs 67 minerals and has a monthly maintenance of 1 energy. Still, it's probably worth it. So we take our construction ship, we click on Build Mining Station, and we build a mining station on Mars. And there's actually another place on 4 Vista that we need to build on as well as 1 Ceres. There's a lot of minerals on this galaxy. Jupiter has a lot of worlds orbiting it. Huh. Interesting. And here we have Luna, so that's the moon orbiting Earth. This is really cool. And Titan, I guess that's another moon. Rocky world covered in a thick layer of permanently frozen ice. The habitability of these planets is 0. Earth is 100%. Jupiter is not sure, but it's probably 0%. I suspect that none of these planets are habitable. We can't make a habitat on these planets, basically. So that is all of our missions. Building a mining station, planetary buildings. Let's speed up the game a little. So if I press the plus button on the top right, you'll see that once we speed it up, things will go a lot faster.
Excellent. Construction has been finished.
Okay,
on
Earth has finished its surface construction
and it should now
queue.
begin producing resources. Surface tiles on habitable planets are sometimes blocked, preventing their use. Clearing a tile blocker takes time and costs minerals and energy credits, but the free space often makes it worthwhile.
Many tile blockers require specific technologies before they can be removed, but the ones on our homeworld can be dealt with as soon as we have the credits to spare. So what does that mean? Tile blockers, several of the surface tiles on our homeworld. Whoa.
The new mining station is operational.
Oh, nice.
And it has already begun gathering resources.
So this mining station is operational now.
Mining stations are used to extract the minerals and strategic resources of the object they orbit.
So this thing will extract the resources from here. And I guess it mines 2 minerals a day or something like that? Or, I don't know. So I can take this construction ship and I can make another mining station on one series. And on Earth, on the surface,
Well done. The survey of our home system has been completed.
Nice.
We now have access to planetary data that the astronomers on our homeworld could only dream of a mere generation ago.
Okay, so now we have fully surveyed our own galaxy. Now notice how these areas have these little yellow borders around it. It means that it is a blocked tile. This area is an industrial wasteland. This region is covered by ruined industrial complexes and toxic salt, detritus from a past age of progress. So what we can do is we can actually clear this area.
I recommend sending a science ship to survey neighboring star systems. Let us boldly go where no synthetic intelligence has gone before.
So we have more quests now. Beside the tile blockers, we are... So if I go here, notice how I am currently clearing this area.
Spacefaring alien entities that may or may not be intelligent. But let's face it, probably are. Their true nature will remain a mystery to us until we complete the appropriate project to investigate them. I suggest we do so post-haste, lest they investigate us first.
So we have encountered some form of alien vessels in the Bombard star. These strange objects have been flagged as alpha aliens. Until we can learn more about them, we should proceed with caution. It did not take long for the Nyan kittens to come across intelligent alien life. The fleet's report to the Rokit capital somewhat understates just how alien these forces appear, and only in passing mentions the failure to open comms. So we were unable to communicate with them. So that's in Bernard Star. We saw somebody here. Over here.
These are unknown spacefaring entities. We can learn more.
So these are the alpha aliens. So we can do a research project on them, which allows us to figure out who they are. But what it does do is it halts all of our current research projects. So we are just focusing on researching these guys. Now, back in Seoul, let's send him to Bernard Star and let's survey Bernard Star instead.
We may want to consider building a second science ship. This would double the speed at which
Building
we
a
can
second
survey.
science ship isn't a bad idea. So how to build an extra ship? Over here we have the Earth spaceport. This thing orbits around Earth.
The spaceport tab is where we view orbiting fleets, build new ships, and upgrade the station itself. If a planet has no spaceport, we can order the construction of one if we have the necessary resources.
An unidentified object has been detected on a direct course towards the Sirius system. What's the unidentified object? Huh, maybe another planet or something? Or another ship? So here I can build new ships.
Yep.
And I am going to build a science ship. Fleet order finished. So we have completed constructing... Oh, this mining. What's going on here? Okay. So we are still investigating these aliens. Resource production. Build second science ship is our other tutorial. Make first contact. Having encountered unknown entities in the blackness of space, we should attempt to establish communications. This can be done by researching the appropriate investigate project in the situation log, which is what we're doing right now. Survey systems. Survey these 3 targets. Let's track those on the map. Technology research. We are doing technology research. Build second science ship. We're working on that. Research production. Our growing industry is ravenous for raw materials, and we need to increase our supply of materials. This is done by building mining stations above planets and asteroids. Okay. So I have my construction ship. I am very low on minerals though, that's a problem. So, okay, I need to pause. There's a lot of stuff to explain.
Double the science ships means double the fun. Oh, I haven't been this excited since we completed the last assignment.
I'm pretty excited too.
We have a brand new science ship, but no scientist has been assigned to command.
Right, it has no
My
scientist.
programming insists that I should point out the benefits of adding an organic scientist component to the mix.
If we cannot afford to recruit a new scientist, we can always reassign one from another department, even though it is hardly ideal. So over here we can assign a new leader, a scientist, to our science ship. So
The
assign
Leaders
leader.
tab lets us hire, dismiss, and assign idle governors, scientists, admirals, and generals.
So over here are our list of scientists. We can reassign some of our scientists who are doing other things. So these guys are doing research. This guy is in my other science ship. So these guys are all busy, but what I can do is I can actually recruit a new scientist. And it costs influence. Well, these guys are adaptable. So leader experience gain plus 15%. And eager recruitment cost minus 33%. I guess I'll take the eager one so that he's a bit cheaper and cost me a bit less influence, even though adaptable experience gain plus 15% seems pretty good. You know what, let's just go with the cheaper guy. So I'm gonna recruit Rima and I'm gonna assign him to my ship, and now I'm going to have this ship survey the Alpha Centauri galaxy or system. Construction finished. Okay, that's the science ship.
A healthy supply of minerals and energy credits is critical to the well-being of any interstellar power. We should take steps to increase our production of these resources.
Ship stations and building costs minerals to build and energy credits to maintain. Both resources are produced by mining stations or planetary buildings. Okay. Let me move my mic a little actually.
Good. The scientist has assumed command of our new science ship and can now be sent off at our leisure to explore new systems and or meet some grisly fate.
Well, hopefully my science ship does not meet a grisly fate. Where is my construction ship?
A triumph. We have established communications with alien beings. What a time to be alive, or in my case, powered on.
So we have encountered the Tianqi, the spaceborne lifeforms, which the Royal Kitten, head of Society Research, has come to refer as Tianqi, are docile creatures capable of accessing some lower dimension of subspace. They roam from system to system with relative ease, though nearly the same ease as Royal Kitten fleets. They graze on gases common to the upper layers of many gas giants. It is highly unlikely, to say the least, that this is their only food source, but intake of other nutrients has yet to be observed. They will rarely, if ever, attack, even when provoked. They can safely be ignored. Hunting them would be a net loss anyway. Well, we have discovered another race, which is pretty cool, I guess. So this is the sun. Let's take our construction ship. I want to build a research station if I can. Is there any research points around here? There isn't, so I'll just build another mining station over here. So on Earth, are we done clearing this tile? We are not. It's still taking a while. Oh, no. I'm not clearing any tiles. Let's clear... I can't afford it. I have an empty population, so I'm going to put it here. And so I can move my population around and manually assign them. So I'm going to assign one population over here, or one pop over here, and he's going to work this tile, which will give us 3 units of minerals every time, every second, or whatever. Barnard Star is completed. We've completed surveying this area. So our quest states that we should survey Barnard Star, Alpha Centauri, and Sirius. So let's go to Sirius now. Let's survey this area. Let's go back to our side. And is there anything else to do? Research production. So we need to get 10 monthly energy credit income and 30 monthly mineral income. Well, right now we have 15 mineral income and 2 energy income, so we still got to work on that. Got to research New Worlds protocol. I am currently working on that as well. Okay, I guess do I have extra money?
Surveyed worlds sometimes possess properties that make them valuable objects of research.
Sorry, that must have been pretty
These
loud. I
physics,
accidentally dropped my mic.
society, or engineering
Or bumped it.
resources can be collected by a research station. My programming strongly compels me to compel you to build one.
Surveyed world, so I should build a research station. Keep in mind that research station can only be built within our borders and have a maintenance cost. Okay. Well, I need enough minerals before I can build a research station, and I'm currently working on a mining station with my construction ship. So we're not there just yet. A research station costs 90 minerals, which is not bad. We're getting 15 a month.
Military fleets are used to protect our emerging empire from threats, or to expand our glorious rule through force of arms, if we so wish.
Okay, so here we have a navy cluster, and it has no leader, and it is our military fleet. We don't really care about it too much at the moment, since we're not actually looking to defend or attack anybody. Well, we're not under attack, that's the thing. Okay, so can I construct a research
We have
station?
the ability to manually design new ships in the ship designer screen. This is a fairly straightforward process, though one that can be fully automated if we so wish.
Huh, we can
Anomaly
design our own
found.
ships, huh? Our leader has gained a level. Our scientist has gained a new level. Nice. Impressive structures litter a small area on the surface of Sirius 5, practically begging for some archaeological work. I shall research it. So he's gained a level, and he found an anomaly. Cool. I need to build a research station, right? Hold on. New quests. So, tutorial ship design. To create a new ship design, go into the ship designer by clicking on its associated icon in the top bar or by pressing F4. Click on the new design button and select Corvette when you are prompted to select a hull size. The next step is to pick a section for the design. By clicking on the no section button at the top of the window, Corvettes are the smallest type of warship and they are made up of only a single section, unlike larger vessels. Sections determine the amount of weapon and utility slots on a ship. Pick one and then start filling up the available slots with components. Don't forget to add fission reactors. A ship's power supply cannot be in the negative. If you want to make things easy, simply click on the autocomplete ship button and the game will finish the design for you. That actually really reminds me of Galactic
All the ships in use
Civilizations.
within our empire are designed here. New hull sizes and components will be unlocked as we research new technologies.
It's pretty cool though. We can make our own ship. So we are going to make a Corvette. How does this work? Select a section. Radar. Warp drive. No section. Whoa, what just happened? Clear design. Oh, okay, so we get a warp drive. Striker core. Interceptor core. Shifter core. Clear design. Clear. Can I delete this? Whoa. Right click to remove. How does this work? Click to change. Design name Corvette prototype. Autocomplete ship. Small red laser. Fission reactors. Oh, I see. You can put the lasers on it, and you can put some reactors on it as well. Click on a utility slot to show a lit utility. Oh, I can put on a fission reactor here. I'm gonna put one fission reactor. Remove some lasers. I need 2 fission reactors? Okay, I guess I need 2. In that case, I will use 3 lasers. And that's a Corvette right here. Cool. It costs 62 material. It takes 60 months to build. It has a maintenance cost. It uses power. Has some hull points. Blah blah blah. Corvette. V 1.0. 1.0.0. Let's just call it 1.0.
Good job. The ship design has been added to our database and can now be produced by a spaceport.
Okay, so we can produce Corvettes now. Okay. Build a research station. That's what I wanted to do. So, build a research station. Where can I build a research station? Can I build it in Bernard Star? No? What about in Sirius? What's this? Playful Ruins. Oh, I'm currently investigating that. And this is a habitable planet. Alpha Centauri. I can build a research station here. Okay. So we can build a research station outside of our current galaxy. And this is sort of the red, I guess, is our influence. What's this yellow? Sensor range. Fleet movement within sensor range is known. Medium planet types and system are known. Number of planets and system are known. Okay. So I have two ships. This one is still surveying Alpha Centauri, and this one is okay, looking at Sirius A. This and this. I'm gonna hotkey them. There you go. So now, I guess I unpause and I just let it run for a bit. And I should look at Earth actually. Abandoned amusement park. The structures on Sirius 5 are not as old as we first believed. It seems to be a playground or amusement park or some sort. Science officer Vara notes that many of the contraptions are highly complex creations that we can learn much from, and that to the builders' alien eyes, this might have a cutting-edge sensor array or even a gigantic art installation. Regardless, to us royal kittens, it looks mostly like a place where you would take your young and let them amuse themselves. Intriguing. So we get society research gained, and we get engineering research. Cool. Now back at Earth, I want to clear some tiles. Some of these tiles, we cannot build on them, so we must clear them. How many can I clear? Well, I don't want to use up all my materials. I should save it up. So let's wait a bit longer. And I'm gonna need more power too. I'm running low on energy. I should look to see if I can build another power plant maybe. How much does that cost? 60. So I will build that ASAP. Okay, let's build a power plant.
System survey complete. Anomaly found.
So we found an anomaly. The atmospheric patterns of Alpha Centauri are highly atypical for a gas giant of modest size. This is anomaly a level 1 found. Anomaly. Whoa, there's way too many anomalies. Pause. Impressive structure litter Sirius IVA's surface, practically begging for some archaeological work. So I will research that as well. The base risk of that is 10%, which seems a little high. What's the base risk here? 15. So let's leave this one be for now. And here, let's research the 10%er. And where's my science ship? So this science ship, maybe I'll have you investigate Procyon. Our intel level there is very low, so we should survey the system. Let's keep scouting. And this way we can gain EXP while doing this. Okay. So let's do that. Back on Earth.
Research complete.
Nice, we can make an engineering facility now. There are new engineering research available. Geothermal fracking unlocks a mining network. Mining network extract crucial minerals from the planet's crust. Iron thruster or nano composite armor. That's for our ships. Let's go for the mining network. Okay. Are we done with New World's protocol yet? Still 12 months to go. Man, they sure take a long time. So what are these other contacts?
In the contact screen, we see a detailed list of all the various empires we have encountered. Their opinions of us are visible at a glance, and we can quickly and easily engage in diplomacy.
Okay. So there's only us in terms of empires.
The Species tab lists all types of nominally intelligent beings we have encountered, allowing us to modify or uplift them if we have the means and opportunity.
Alright. And then there's the Empire tab. Okay, Empire is our leaders, plans, and factions.
The Factions tab provides an overview of the populace's political groupings and allows us to hear their demands and interact with them.
Okay, so the Loyalist faction contains your most satisfied population. They want for nothing and are satisfied with the status quo. The Loyalist faction is the main faction of our empire. Loyal pops are satisfied with the status quo and will seek no radical change. So we have 7 Loyalist supporters on Earth. Okay. Sirius IVA is uninhabited and indeed uninhabitable, but not unvisited. Its surface is littered with tall cenotaphs carved from some mineral not native to the planet, evidently placed here by some artistically inclined spacefaring race. The monolith's flowing lines deftly chart a history so fantastical it must surely be fictional, surely. Imagine them for the archives. They are beautiful. Huh. So we can, or image them for our archive. So we can get engineering research, 120 points, or we can make digital reproductions of the monoliths widely available in our empire. I kind of want to try this. I don't know what this does. So let's do that.
Our new research station is online, and its science staff have begun their work. What secrets will they uncover? What forbidden mysteries of creation? Okay,
so our research station has completed building. There's so much stuff going on. The annotated reproductions of the monolith imagery found on Sirius IVA prove immensely popular in the Nyan Kitten. Many citizens state that the fantastical annals have completely changed how they feel about aliens. 3 population gain the xenophile ethic. Wait, what? Certain populations are xenophiles now? Who? Which one of you are xenophiles?
Great work. The stars neighboring our home system have been fully explored. We should use our construction ship to collect any resources that were found by building mining and research stations.
There exists in all of us a deep-seated fascination for the unknown, an adventurous spirit that rejects the familiar and glories in the unfamiliar, whatever or whomever it may be. So they actually like, or they have less xenophobia. Alright, cool. Great works. The stars neighboring our home system have been fully explored. We should use our construction ship to collect any resources that were found by building mining and research stations. I agree. Serious plan. Okay. So let's find our construction ship. Is it doing anything? It is idle. There's something to survey here. I will do that later. Um, let's put a mining station here. And unpause. How much money do I have? I'm very low on minerals, so I still need ways to collect more minerals.
Some of our neighboring stars, it might be time to extend our reach. Frontier outposts can be built in orbit around distant stars to expand our borders, essentially allowing us to lay claim to new regions of space.
Oh, that's cool. While costly to maintain, a frontier outpost can double as a research or mining station where appropriate, and allows us to freely construct these stations in systems that now fall within our borders. So I'm assuming this red stuff is our border. Probably.
Construction complete.
Physics research is complete. Let me pause. Administrative AI gives us more research speed. Seems pretty good. Or I guess it's like a passive research speed modifier. Or we can build better power plants or fortifications. I'm gonna go with the passive research modifier. We have some inactive buildings, so we have a power plant here. I'm gonna move this guy to the power plant. The planet isn't generating any food, so it's stagnant at the moment, which seems pretty bad. What do? What do? Maybe build a hydroponics farm here? I'll build it here. And I can produce a bit more food and get a bit more population. And if that's the case, I'll move you over here. And then we need power as well. Okay. So our new quest is to make frontier outposts. Resource production, technology research. Okay, so let's... Construction complete. Inactive buildings, yes, I know. Nothing I can do about that. Well, actually, I guess I can move you over here. And we're still generating enough power. Okay. Yeah, that works. Okay, let me speed it up a bit. Now, do I have any inactive science ships? This one is in orbit, so this one's just chilling. So you can actually survey Kairos. And this one is doing some surveying. And this one is building stuff. So let's go back to our planet. Alright. So slowly extending our reach. Encounter in Kairos. We have encountered some form of alien vessels in the Kairos system. These strange objects have been flagged as beta aliens. Until we can learn more about them, we should proceed with caution.
Evading hostile fleet.
Whoa, they're hostile to us. Pause. Science ship Nyan Pishorkar has encountered a hostile alien fleet and Kairos and currently attempting to evade them. This one here. Where? Oh, it's a military fleet. Yeah, get out. Did it take damage? Can I tell? Well, it seems to be okay. Yeah, health 100%. Okay, now we know. Don't go to Kairos. Let's go somewhere else. Let's go to Procyon. No, there's a ship at Procyon already, right? Yeah, this one's in Procyon. Let's go explore an unknown area. Let's go survey that system.
Survey complete.
Oh, no. I don't want to go to Kairos. You know what? Let's just go back.
Construction
tell
complete.
it to go home. Return. System survey complete. So I can have you explore Vermilion, I guess. Sure, let's survey this system. Or survey this system? Sure.
Excellent work. The technology we just finished researching will certainly benefit us. Don't forget to give our scientists new research assignments.
Okay. So we have surveyed a system. We have completed construction. And what did we finish completing? I don't remember. So this is where we build armies. And new research. So now we need to research something else. Private colony ship allows the construction of private colony ships funded by unknown actors from the private sector. As a result, the colonists may have ethics differing from the majority. I don't know about that. Survey data allows us to view the Empire's survey data on planets within their borders. And increases our border range. That seems pretty good. Global ambitions. Okay. So this is basically, you know, the first part of our game. I don't know if you're aware of this, but I'm probably going to be playing this a lot more in the future. I'm so excited to be playing this game. Actually, I've been waiting for a long time. So far so good. It's been fun. I'm learning. But there's still so much to do, as always, in a grand strategy 4X game, right? I hope you guys are enjoying this game. If you have it already, if you haven't, you should go check it out. It is a pretty fun game, at least from the 1 or 2 hours that I've experienced it with so far. Thank you guys very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, as always, please leave a like and subscribe to my channel, especially since this is the first video of this series. It really does help. Other than that, yeah, thank you guys for watching. Keep in touch. I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.